Today we are going to talk about taxation from the percentage. If you want to calculate rates, you are going to have rateable value times tax rate. For the property tax, you have two calculations. The first one is net assessable value times standard rate. Standard rate is usually given in the question. The another one is annual rent, that means 12 months or 1 year, times 80% and times 15%. And for the profit tax, you need to have a net assessable profit first. How can you find the net assessable profit? You can do it with the annual gross profit minus the operating expenses, and you can find net assessable profit. Then you are going to times profit tax rate. Profit tax rates have two different types. One, it is cooperation, and one is uncooperative business. Like it is usually provided in the question 2. For the salary tax, we need the net chargeable income. How can we calculate it? It is just total income minus allowance and minus deduction. How can you find the allowance? Allowance have different parts that can be included in the allowance, such as base, single, married person, child allowance, dependent, or additional parents or grandparent allowance. What is mean to be a dependent parent or grandparent? Like it is 獨居老人. That means you are living separately with your parents or grandparents. If it is additional parents or grandparents allowance, that means you live with them together. Remember, the total income needs to be the whole year income. Whole year. If the question is asking the salary tax payable, that means you need to calculate two methods of the salary tax. The first one is here, and the second one is here, the standard rate times the annual income. For the first one, it is named as the standard rate. Let us write the rate, which you need to have the annual income, so that we copy the annual income and we minus the allowance. And then we need to minus how much of the net chargeable. And then you are going to calculate how much net chargeable can be calculated inside. And I calculate 2. And you make a big bracket. And then you are going to times 12 as the value have already got into the first and the second one, and now you are in the third one, so that you are going to times 12%. But in this stage, you have only calculated the third one. How much is the third one? So that you need to add up the first and the second one. Like you are going to plus 800 and plus 2,800 to it. How much did you calculate? The answer is 6,000. Let's calculate the second method. The second method is the annual income. We copy it and we need to times the standard rate, which is this number, which is larger than 6,000, so that we need to write a conclusion about it. So that you need to write the last sentence. That means the salary tax payable. Usually the salary tax payable we choose the lower one. Is this. So we have finished calculating it.